Hey guys, welcome back to Double the Hustle. I'm Tori.
And I'm Anna.
And today we're talking all things holidays, from your favorite Christmas cookies to do you like watching Christmas movies, pumpkin spice lattes. Let's get into it.
What is your holiday tradition that you love? Tell us what your favorite Christmas cookie is down in the comments. Make sure to always come back every week to Double Your Hustle, like, comment, and subscribe.
Do you like the holidays or no? Some people do, some people don't.
I think that this is my favorite time of the year. Honestly, it's so like much fun, and like you could feel the cheer in everybody, I feel like. And it brings like such a warmth and inviting like spirit around this time. Like it's just so fun to do everything, whether it's the fall, going into Thanksgiving, going into Christmas. Like I think especially living in New York, like you have the fall, let's say upstate in the Hudson Valley, you have Christmas in the city. Everybody always wants to be in New York City Christmas when it's snowing. Like if you set that stage and that picture for anybody, they want to be there in Central Park while the snow is falling.
I mean, that's probably some people's like goal of their lifetime. Like that's on your bucket list, but like we live in New York every year and do that every single year. So like it might not be something huge, but yeah, I totally agree. And especially now, like going to school, like out of the country and always being in like a tropical island, like I love to come back because I miss the fall and like, you know, colder weather. Being in like 90-degree weather all the time is like not the best. Even though people are like, I would love to be in 90-degree weather all the time. I miss like the fall and like the cold weather so much. Just like the crisp air when you like walk out in the morning and like feel that. It's like really refreshing. And like once you like live somewhere for 6 months that's like really, really hot, like you totally like understand like, and you're grateful like for that, like
I think it's
fall
what
weather.
You want what you can't have always, you know?
Exactly.
So I feel like you could be in New York for the winter and 2 weeks into the winter, everybody turns around and it's like, I hate the cold.
Yeah.
When is summer going to be here? And 2 weeks into the summer, everybody's like, I hate this heat. When is it going to be winter?
Well, I feel like they always say like people in New York are like very grumpy and like grinchy and like hate the cold weather and like they want to move. But like then like you go to like a tropical island or like for the instance the Caribbean, right? And everyone's like nice. It's like peaceful, like calming, like very slow. And I think like that actually has like something to do with like people's moods, because I heard someone talking about it the other day. Like you rarely go like to the Caribbean and find someone that's like absolutely rude to you. But like you'll be in New York and like it's cold.
There's plenty of people who's rude.
Yeah, and people like even someone from Philly was like talking about it and it was like it's cold, it's gloomy, it like makes you depressed. Like during the winter, it gets dark out like really early and makes people like in a bad mood. Like I really think that has to do like with, you know, some of the holiday grumpiness that like people have. Because I mean, I've never felt that way. Like I love the holidays. I love seeing like but like I guess people don't like, some people don't like it.
Yeah, I think that New York is probably one of the best places to live because you have 4 seasons. You get to experience them all. And as much as people complain about them, they come and go quickly. Like what is there, 3 seasons? There's 4 seasons, but 3 months of every season. Right. And I think that it's fun to experience that change and like something new is coming around, and instead of being in somewhere that maybe only 2 seasons happen, or it gets fall and then it gets really hot again or something like that.
Totally agree. I think Christmas is one of my favorite times of year. Let's do like an underrated like little game, and we'll go back and forth between like what we think is overrated during the Christmas holidays and what we think is like really fun.
Yeah, but before we do that, I think it's really important to just say that traditions are like a huge part of what we do in our family.
Oh yeah.
And it's so strong. It creates like the fun in the holidays because you're excited for what's coming up. And I think even if you don't have traditions in your family, like I strongly suggest that you start creating them.
Yeah, of course.
Even for like your future. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because maybe there's some people out there who don't have traditions at all, but pick one up this year and do it again next year and create something that's fun that you look forward to with your family, to create that warm, fuzzy feeling, because every year it comes around and we're so excited for the holidays because of, oh, we're going to go see the Christmas tree lights in New York City this year with our whole family. We're going to go do Christmas cookies and swap cookies, you know, when it comes around.
Get into like our traditions that we do and maybe things that like your family could start as well.
I think it's strong for a family to start that. And even if, like I said, you don't have that in your family, you should definitely start it yourself.
Yeah, I agree. All right, let's get into overrated, underrated. excited to see like what you think, if some of these things that I have are like overrated or underrated.
Okay.
But let's start off first with Christmas music, like playing in the house.
I think I want to say that some people turn it on too early. You know, like I don't want to hear Christmas music before Thanksgiving, please, because I just don't want to hear it, you know? It's like December 1st, you can turn it on, you know, like December, it's Christmas. Before then, I feel like I don't want to hear it at all. I don't want to see anything peppermint when you walk into Target. It's everywhere. And
Already, yeah.
And Halloween hasn't even happened yet.
Before Thanksgiving, but you like it afterwards.
Yeah.
What about Christmas movies, Hallmark movies, like things like that? I know you have a favorite, so you can say your favorite.
Yeah, I think
movie,
I mean, you could probably guess my favorite, and I think it's your favorite too. So, The Elf is my favorite Christmas movie. I could watch it over and over, and I could probably recite the entire thing right now, but I'll watch it at least 5 times during the Christmas, season. And I'll even watch it when it's not Christmas because it's just so funny. It's so funny. Me and Dad were sitting around a table the other day, and it's the big round table that we have in the dispensary, and we were sitting and I looked at it and I said, I feel like we're in the movie Elf.
Oh, yeah,
I feel like the little guy is going to get up and run flying across the table to come and attack, the
dad,
Elf
right?
in the movie. And it was really funny because me and Dad went back and forth and he started like hysterically laughing. And I just think that it's funny that you said that because it's just my favorite movie of all time. And I think it's that and the Home Alone movie is really good. The one that takes place in New York City.
I think like your traditional movies, like everyone should see. But some people like religiously watch the Hallmark channel
not
for, like,
me.
the Christmas movies.
Definitely not me. I haven't seen most of them, and I feel like we were kids that grew up that didn't watch TV, so I don't even know
like traditional
too many.
Like a lot.
Yeah, I don't know too many
the
of
big
them.
ones, but not like too many of them.
Like I don't. Some of the big things that people say, like all the Disney movies, like we've never seen. You know, I don't watch them. We've never seen them. So I think there's few movies that got us, but again, I don't watch too many movies, and those are. What
about Christmas lights? I
love Christmas lights.
The one that we see every year is Diker Heights, but I love like that one's like the best for me.
Yeah, and I think now it's starting. It's sad to say, but I feel like now it's starting to get overrated.
Like as a kid,
like as a kid, it was really fun to go see, and you would drive an hour from where we are to go see these Christmas lights in Brooklyn and get spumoni, at S&B, and I think. That was really fun as a tradition to go there to eat. And we still do that, go get pizza, upside down, favorite slice of all time. But I think as you grow up, I like to keep those things going, but I feel like the lights are getting less and less like fun. And it's so crowded now when you go. It's like there's so many people here coming to see the lights, which is really cool. But at the same time, it kind of bums it down a little bit because it's getting overrated to do.
Last year was very, very crowded. Mm-hmm. We went to see the Christmas tree last year too, which it wasn't really that crowded.
No.
Diker Heights was actually more crowded than the Christmas tree.
In New York City.
In Times Square, definitely. Last one, cookie swap.
What's your favorite cookie?
My favorite, probably the ones with like the little jelly in the middle.
Mm-hmm. The thumbprint cookies where you put your thumb in and it's wrapped around. Yeah, I think those are very good as well.
That's probably my favorite cookie, but we don't, a lot of people like cookie swap, but our family, getting into like the tradition part, like we bake cookies like as a family a week or whenever we do like a week before. And we all bake them together. Pizzelles are also really good.
Yeah, I was going to say that, yeah.
But we bake them like all together. We don't really do a cookie swap. A lot of people like go to work, everyone makes a cookie, and then they all like swap different cookies, so you'll have many different cookies. But our tradition is more like everyone comes to one house and we bake 10 different kinds of cookies, which I love that because it's literally from 8 a.m. to 8 at night. We're baking cookies with Christmas music on, just like laughing and having so much fun. That's definitely, if you don't do that as a family, the cookie tradition of baking cookies together, even if it's two
Struffola
people,
are really good too. We do struffola.
Even if it's just 1 or 2 people, it doesn't have to be like this whole extravagant thing like us having 10 people, but do it because it's like so much fun, gets you in the mood of like just being with family and fun tradition to do around
That's
the
when the
holiday
Christmas
season.
music could go on.
Yeah, exactly. What's another tradition that you think that we do is like a great one for maybe some people to try?
I think a lot of people don't do Christmas Eve. We do Christmas Eve really big. I think it's
Yeah.
bigger than our Christmas Day.
Yeah.
In
Totally
essentially,
agree.
you
Yep.
know, like our Christmas Eve dinner is way bigger than
Yeah,
our
with all the fishes
Christmas
and
Day
stuff. Yeah.
dinner, which I think is really cool. And we've come accustomed to that over the years of, you know, having Christmas Eve be our huge. We see two different sides of the family on
Yeah.
Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, but Christmas Eve is huge with the 7 fishes and everything, you know, lobster and
Yeah.
all the cheese and charcuterie boards and everything that happens, you know, on Christmas Eve. And I think that's probably
Yeah,
one
that's
of my
probably
favorite.
one-
I get really
yeah.
excited on Christmas Eve, and I feel like that's when, as you get older, the days feel like oh, it's Christmas.
It
It just
just
feels like a
yeah,
regular
yeah.
day, right? But Christmas Eve, I feel like that's when it hits. Like,
Yeah.
you know, everybody's coming over.
I agree.
You see everything being cooked and all the 7 fishes and, you know, everything that's happening on Christmas Eve. I feel like that's when it feels like it's Christmas.
Yeah, for us, definitely. I feel like that's one of like our biggest traditions is Christmas Eve, and you know, taking pictures with the lobsters, seeing the lobsters, everything like that. I think that was like is still our biggest tradition. Cookies, I love the cookies. Christmas Day for us is still very big. But like I said, like the magical part of Christmas for us, I would say, is probably Christmas Eve.
Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
I think it's not a lot of families do it, right? I think it's, if you're Italian, more or less you do the 7 fishes on Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
But it's definitely, we open gifts Christmas Eve and Christmas Day,
Yeah.
right? So we get the best of both worlds. And I think people may be like, "What? You open presents on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day? Like,
Yeah.
that's crazy." But I think, and it's fun to carry those traditions into like your family as you're getting older and bringing like people in. And
I mean, yeah, we're 24. We've been doing it since
yeah,
we're literally like we're 1 year old. So like we've been doing it 24 years, 25 years. So you could imagine like how long the tradition's been actually going on for. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. Is there a tradition that you think that needs to end? That you think that is horrible, that you do not like? Is there one that you're like, oh, that's gotta go? I do not like that tradition at all.
I mean, maybe not a tradition, but like, or even like that this doesn't really even happen anymore, but like, I guess like Christmas caroling, like if we were to see like people Christmas caroling, like I think I would like laugh hysterically, like if someone knocked on our door and was like Christmas caroling. We really don't see that anymore. I know like it's in like a lot of movies and like maybe like they did do that at like some point, but like
I've never seen it in
I have
person.
yet to see like someone knock like on our, you know what I'm saying? Like knock. I think that'd be like really funny. Maybe we should start that tradition of like knocking on our block. We don't have to sing. We can just have like a radio right and sing for us. But I honestly think that would be like really funny. Like maybe that's something that I would like for us to, would like to happen to us. Someone
I
knock
think,
on the door
yeah,
and singing.
I think that would
I
be
think that'd
amazing.
hysterical.
Me too.
We should hire Christmas carolers to come knock on our door.
And see what everybody thinks. Like, what would happen if
I
Christmas
just said it on
carolers?
here now.
Oh, now they're gonna see. But we should totally do that. That would be hysterical for a knock at our door, and then everybody gets to the door, and it's Christmas carolers. They'd
or-
be like, "Who sent these people?"
We'll get a group together that sings, and you can hire us to go carol at your house.
Oh my God, that's really great. That's
I think
great.
that, yeah, I've yet to see, like, obviously, you see that in movies all the time, but, like, I've yet to see it, like, or, you know, when we go to, what's that little village called? You'll see, like, the
Milridge Inn.
Yeah. You'll see
That's
the
a good
carolers
tradition
come
that we
around.
do.
Yeah, that is a good tradition,
I
actually.
really love that. I don't. If anybody listening is on Long Island, definitely visit Milridge Inn during the holidays because it is like the Christmas town.
Yeah.
You walk through there, and the spirit is so
Totally, you're getting dinner
amazing.
over there or something. Yeah, the carolers come to like each table, like around, you know,
And they
something.
sing. That's
Yeah.
right. Yeah, that's really cool. I think the food. I never really liked the food when I was little. I always
I
remember
honestly don't
going there for
remember it.
dinner,
Yeah.
and I didn't like it because it's
Oh,
all
really?
like duck and like these extravagant dinners
Things you don't eat.
on Christmas. Yeah, on Christmas Eve. But I definitely think that going there for the town, maybe
so
not to
fun.
eat, is so cool. You
Yeah,
could
yeah.
visit the candy shop. Santa's there. You could take pictures with Santa.
Yeah.
Which I think
That's
is really
another
cool.
tradition that we do with Aunt Mary and Uncle Dom and everying to
Going
see
to-
Santa as an adult. We did it as kids too, but
We still do it.
we still do it.
Yeah, I think it's really fun.
Which is actually like a really great tradition because that's so fun. We go to the mall every year with our sisters and cousins and take a picture with Santa. Like, you can never get too old for that.
I think
feel
it's really funny.
Just, like, it's a good tradition, even because like our little sisters are younger. I mean, Angie's not really that young anymore, but
Still,
yeah,
I think it's fun.
Yeah,
it's fun to do as a family.
That's a great tradition. I would keep doing every year. And if you don't do it, go do it with like a bunch of friends or something like that. It's like so much fun.
Yeah, it
And
is.
you just get the picture and you have it every year. Put it, wherever. Take it out with your decorations or whatever. I think
That is
that's
really-
actually a great tradition.
I think, is there any traditions that you think that need to be brought out into the light more that would be like fun? I have one.
like
but I
to
don't-
do for us.
Yeah,
For
like
us to do? I don't know if you have any traditions that obviously we're not mentioning and that you do as a family. Put them in the comments because I would like to know like other traditions that other families do that maybe like we can implement, even though we have so many.
I think that one, to get off of the Christmas topic a little bit, being booed for Halloween.
Yeah,
Like nobody does that.
the boo baskets are starting to
Yeah,
become like
but like it's
in a
only
relationship.
just started to get
Yeah.
like big.
I would
And-
say like over the past like 5 years, it's definitely started. to
And
get
I think
bigger.
that's really fun because
is. Mm-hmm.
we had got one year and knew we didn't even know who it
did
was from.
right? Yeah, that was like the
And-
first time we ever got booed.
And that's hysterical.
Yeah.
I think just something being on your front step, and probably not a lot of people know about it, but to do it with a little kid, and like now people have Ring cameras, so they're watching you run away, and I think that that's just hysterical to
That's
to
cheating.
do. That
That's
is cheating.
definitely cheating. No, I do actually think that's a good one, and it's hysterical trying to ring the bell and get away. It's kind of like ding dong ditch, like you're, but you get a little surprise at your front door. I think that's actually a good one. That recently just started, but yeah, I can't think of any others, but that I would like start. to, like,
Traditions
to
are
do
just
that.
fun. They bring
Yeah.
so much joy and like happiness. Like even if you're not like feeling it, like it's still fun to be around your family and feel that and doing things with them that like bring you guys
Oh, yeah,
together.
just hysterical. Like, and you guys were like all laughing. I remember once we booed someone and we tried to ring the doorbell, but like they almost got us, and we were trying to drive away with the door open, and the person wasn't in the car yet. Like, it's just like really funny things that
When
like,
we tried to boo Aunt Dada and Matt.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who was trying to get in the car and the door wasn't even open and Mom was driving away and we weren't
Yeah.
even in the car yet.
I can't even tell. Yeah.
Oh
it's
my
just
God.
hysterical.
That
Like,
is
funny
funny.
things like tripping while trying to get, tripping down the driveway as you're trying to get in the car. Like, I don't know, like funny things like that. It's just like, hopefully no one gets hurt, but like you have like a really fun time doing it.
That is fun. Okay, let's do a hot take on
Okay.
what you think. If you like these things, if you think they're fun, or if you don't like these at all.
First
but
thing that comes to mind when you like say the word.
Ugly sweaters.
Honestly, I love them. If they're like really funny, like some ugly sweaters are hysterical. Like, and we did like Christmas Eve one year, everyone wearing an ugly sweater. Like, I think that's like so fun, even though like some of them are really ugly. And,
I
like,
think I tried to
it's just-
squeeze myself into like an extra small sweater and it looked way too small on me. And
I think it's just very funny. Like, you should do that. Like, we did the ugly Christmas sweaters, the pajamas, like one year.
Yeah.
Like, that's just a fun thing to do.
it
So
is fun.
I like it. Yeah.
But definitely prepare for it. I feel like
Yeah, like you can't get it a day before. Like,
It's
plan.
horrible,
Like,
yeah.
yeah. Even though it's supposed to be like an ugly sweater, definitely plan like which one you're gonna get.
Yeah, that is fun. I think I really like ugly sweaters. I think they've only become a thing like over the last, I don't know if everybody else has done them, but
I would say like 10 plus
when I was
years.
little, I hated them. I'm like, why
Yeah,
is
of
everybody
course.
wearing an ugly sweater? This
But
looks,
now it's
you
fun.
look horrible, actually. Like it's Christmas. You should look good on Christmas. You look horrible. You actually look ugly, like, and now that I'm older, I'm like, wow, that's really fun. Like,
Yeah.
I'm going to put on an ugly sweater,
Let's do it, yeah. All right, I have one for you. The fake tree versus getting a real tree.
Oh,
and
that's a
tradition that
good
we do.
one.
Yeah, that's a tradition that we do.
Yeah.
Cut down our tree every year.
Yeah, I think it's horrible to get a fake tree. If you have a fake tree out there, you're
go
a
cut one down.
fake Christmas person. That is,
Yeah, I agree. We every year go and cut our Christmas tree down, and I think it's so fun.
It is fun.
Or at least like pick it out on a Christmas tree farm. Like that's another
Yeah.
tradition that we do. That's
fun.
look forward to every year to getting like the holidays kicked off is like getting a tree.
Getting a tree.
And decorate, everyone decorating it, when it opens up, and everyone, we take a
The
night to,
lights
like,
are the worst
decorate it.
part.
Yeah,
Putting lights on a Christmas tree is horrible.
getting stuck with all
Yeah.
the pine needles.
Oh God, I hate putting lights on a Christmas tree. That is the worst thing to do. Untangling all the lights, finding that in the middle of your light circuit, one of them is out and having to change a light bulb sounds horrible.
Yeah.
But I think it's fun. And I feel like the last few years we've been getting our Christmas tree late and like leaving it up into like the new year. I feel like we need to get our Christmas tree a little bit earlier so we can hold on to it. But who knows? Maybe it'll die and fall over at Christmas if we were to get it earlier.
Yeah, remember when our tree fell one year?
Yep.
And all the ornaments fell too?
They broke. Yeah, they broke. We had to rebuy all the ornaments. But you know something else is really cool? When our Christmas tree is done and we light it on fire for the year. So that's fun too.
That is fun. We light it on fire outside.
Because it gets really dry. Which is probably very unsafe. So be careful. If you're going to light your Christmas tree on fire, make sure it's in a fire pit. We're not
recommending that.
Yeah, it's in a fire pit and we're doing it safely. Please don't light your Christmas tree on fire in your backyard and just let it rip. Don't do it.
Yeah, we don't have grass either in our backyard. Like it's so please. Another thing we do every year is getting like the ornament. Which I'm sure a lot of people do.
do.
Yeah, I think that's so fun.
That is really fun.
Okay, what's another one that you have for a hot take?
What's your thoughts on Elf on the Shelf?
I love Elf on the Shelf. Some people think like it's, I don't know.
I think it's fun.
I don't know who watches
as
this
an
podcast,
adult,
but
it's very fun to do.
I think when Santa drops off that Elf on the Shelf, it's amazing. Our Elf on the Shelf gets dropped off.
We have two.
Christmas night.
We have Wayne.
I'm sorry. Thanksgiving night, but we have two elves.
We have two. We have Wayne and Waynetta.
Yeah, and I think it's so fun watching them move around the house. Especially if it would probably be so fun like as adults too. But we have like little people in our house, like younger kids, so like it's super fun like trying to find them in the morning and like seeing where they moved and their magic. Yeah. So I think it's whoever.
They do funny things too. I think it's cool for little kids, and I feel like it brings adults back into the spirit too. Like it's hysterical. Sometimes I'm laughing at my own self. Yeah, so I think it's really funny too.
Or like whatever they do
Elf on the Shelf.
Yeah. Hot take on eggnog. I mean, yeah.
That is horrible. If you like eggnog, I don't even know. That's just disgusting.
People love it, but it's not my thing. I mean,
it's like thick. It's like cream. You're drinking thick milk. That's disgusting.
Yeah.
That's I don't even.
It's not my thing, but
definitely.
Some people love it.
Yeah. I don't.
Do you have another one?
A
hot take or no? I have one more. So
go ahead. Go.
Regifting.
Oh God, that's horrible.
Yeah.
Especially if you know.
If you know who gave it to you, imagine you.
If you find out, that's horrible.
Yeah.
I would just sit in the back of my head like, you dusty motherfucker. You re-gifted and gave it to me. These freaking Bath and Body Works lotion again with the matching soap because it was $10. That's your thoughtful gift? Get the motherfucker out of here right now. Just keep it. Keep it, okay? Keep it. I don't even want it.
They're definitely not sponsoring us.
You should have just got me a lotto ticket instead, please. At least let me have some hope during these holidays. You got me the $5 scented lotion that's probably going to give me cancer in 10 years.
That's terrible.
Yeah, it is. It is horrible. What's your thought on regifting?
Oh, I think it's terrible.
I mean, regifting means that you didn't like the gift, so you're going to give it away. Why would you regift a gift that you didn't like?
True. Yeah, you see like people regifting a lot, like wine and stuff like that.
Yeah. It's a $5 bottle of wine that they gave you. Why would you regift that? Like stupid, just like they did.
I agree. I don't like it. I mean, I would never do it. I've never done it, but I wouldn't. I'll just chuck it if I don't like it.
That's so
I'll
bad.
give it like not as a gift. Someone could just take this over here.
Yeah, just please. All right. What's your guilty pleasure during the holidays?
Guilty pleasure.
Something that you look forward to, whether that's food or your favorite guilty pleasure.
Honestly, probably like the Christmas cookies.
Yeah.
To be honest. Mm-hmm. Yeah, like always eating them. Actually, as well as this is like another tradition that we do, but like on Christmas morning when we get the cookies.
I was gonna say, yeah. And bagels.
Cookies and Savoyards. Yeah, so like every morning on Christmas morning, like our aunt will go to the bakery and get like cookies
She's
get
there at
cannolis,
6 a.m. when they
cannolis,
open for the fresh
pastries.
cookies.
Yeah, so like she'll go there super early, and then when we wake up in the morning, we'll have all those with like bagels and stuff. And that's honestly like
That's a
one
good
of
one.
my favorites.
Yeah.
Besides like eating cookies for the next 3 weeks because we have so many, and we make cookies together.
That's a good one.
But yeah, I like that one.
Yeah, that is a good one. What about balancing? Let's move into balancing your hustle during the holidays, because that's something that a lot of people, I feel struggle with. It's hard. A lot of people come into the holidays, I feel like, and lose all momentum when it should be ramping up a little for the next year, essentially.
Yeah, because then
You do.
it'll like take a deep dive, and then you're trying
to restart
your goals.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do agree with that. I think that it is definitely very hard. Holidays get super busy, and it's really okay to take a break.
It is.
Like, or slow down. Maybe not like hard stop, but like have a balance, like work-life balance. That's like always a great thing, especially even like with your habits, and like even if you like try to watch what you eat and you're like, super healthy throughout the year, like give yourself like a little leeway and you'll glide right through it.
Yeah.
And then like, start back up after the holiday season. But I think that it's okay to take like a little dip. But if you're okay with it, like maybe with the time that you allot for like family and business, when you have that business time, we were talking about this, make sure you have like every minute to be super effective. And maybe your business will take like a huge rise during the holiday season because, whatever something you sell takes becomes popular or something like that. So I think being more effective with what time you have, even if it's only like, say you work on your business 5 hours a day, but during the holidays, it gets to like 3 hours a day. Just make sure you're being super effective to get everything done there in those 3 hours, and then spend the rest of the time with your family.
Yeah,
doing
it could
traditions
actually
and things.
even be better for people who are trying to consolidate their time and can't, like filling their time with fluff.
Yeah.
I think that maybe even during the holidays, it may help you be able to see through your business. You have this amount of time, get it done. Now instead of doing this in 5 hours, I could really do it in 3 because I'm doing it now because I want to spend time with my family. So I think a lot goes into that. But I definitely think that it's okay to take time. And I feel like a lot of people are like, like don't want to, and they feel shameful or guilty if they do take time. And I think that's the wrong way to feel. I think we live once, take the time, and either if you're at work, go hard. If you're with your family,
go hard.
Exactly. I feel have fun
a lot
if you're
of
with
people
your
get
family.
lost in that and like don't spend time with their family, but it's like super important. Like I know during the holidays it's really busy, but like make time because you only get one life, and
we're living it.
Yeah, you want to be able to have fun times, not always be working, which is easier said than done. Obviously.
I think it's also living where your feet are in the present moment. If, like I said, if you're at work, be hard, be at work, shut your phone off. If you're out, shut your phone off, be with your family, be where you are instead of being on the phone working or, doing something else. So I think that that's very strong, during the holidays to not let your business die and to be able to consistently, keep it steady as you're going through.
Keep it steady. Yeah, I totally agree. What is one intention that you have like for the holiday season, like this year?
One intention, I think maybe
that you want to like reach, or like a goal. Or
I think it may be being able to spend time with my family while not feeling guilty, because I feel like I do that a lot.
Okay.
I feel like I think that the world's going to end if I'm not working. And I have a hard time trying to let go of work and be with my family. And I think being able to separate my time and focus on what I'm doing in the moment will put me in a better position to be able to say, okay, yeah, it's time to go get a tree. Let's go together and be in the present moment on getting a tree. And then when I'm at work, being present at work. I think that that's something strong that actually I'm going to try to focus on, because it's really hard for me. I feel like I should be working all the time, and it's bad. I'm going to say straight out, right out the gate, that the way that I work, I'm trying to get somewhere so fast with so much on my plate and so much on my mind that I don't really think
Sometimes
about,
you say, hey,
I should stop to be with my family. Do I ever think? I don't think about that. And it's something bad that I do that I want to work on and I want to focus on. I think we're young, so we should be putting, the pedal to the metal now.
Yeah.
But also at the same time, shit happens and you should be with your family.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, you don't know, like, you're not guaranteed 90 plus years. So if someone said to you, you only have 5 years or 10 years, 20 years, God forbid, hopefully we have 90 more. But if someone said that to you, you'd be like, oh shit, like, let me stop, stop working. Let me,
Do what makes you happy.
Exactly. So yeah, I think that.
Do you have an intention?
An intention for the holidays. I definitely think to like be more present. Now that I'm like away from like family at the moment, just because like I go to school, and I'm like very far away. I find like coming back being like I'm super grateful of like everything because I go, and I'm not gonna say this like meanly but I go to school in the Caribbean and it's not like the United States at all. So when I come back and I see like what we have and
Running
why
water.
our family works like so hard, like our house, our dogs, like I am like super grateful. And I'm like, every time I walk through that front door, I'm like, wow, like I'm super grateful to be here right now and not across the world.
Yeah.
I find myself being very present in like those moments, which has
awesome.
definitely like opened my eyes a lot. So I definitely hope to be in a different position by the holiday season, and maybe like knowing where I'm going, but definitely being more intentional while working like slowly.
Yeah.
I'm in like a different position right where like I'm trying to get my education done. So yeah, I feel like I am very present, but keep working on that, and working on myself and, growing myself while juggling all the other, 5 different things. But yeah, definitely.
It's an everlasting thing.
Yeah, staying very present because like I feel myself, I've gotten to that point, and because I've been out of the house, kind of alone or on my own, I have become very present, and like I see like what we talk about like
In a different view.
Yeah, just like in a very different view, and I'm grateful for the opportunity to be able to do that, and now see what
Step out of your own shoes almost, essentially.
kind of, like
or be forced to, in a way.
like step out of my own shoes, because now coming back I see like a different way, or I just see like what I didn't see because I was in it, if that makes like sense.
Yeah, of course.
It's a
It
very
blinds
weird
you.
feeling. Yeah. But yeah, just being more intentional, fixing those little things that I want to fix, like since I came back. Definitely. And to be honest, maybe like traveling a little bit more during the holiday season.
Yeah.
Because I know like our family wanted to do like the North Pole thing, and like I think like those things are kind of cool. And eventually like I would love to be able to like do like how people say like they want to come to New York for the holidays. Like I want to go somewhere else, not even for the holiday, but like
during the holiday.
Yeah, just like the second week of December, during that holiday season, go to like Switzerland or like the real North Pole, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, different things like that.
It's cool to break tradition too.
Yeah,
in a way of building one, breaking one to build a new one is really
so
cool.
I would
also
really like to do that like with our family too.
Okay. That's awesome. Well, guys, thank you for joining in for our holiday edition of Double the Hustle. Please make sure that you put your favorite Christmas cookie down below. We'll be sharing them, and we appreciate you so much for coming back to watch this week's episode of our holiday hot takes.
Twins out.